the Lighthouse Challenge portion of the Lighthouse Classic. These two teams and the two teams playing next are in a four-man tournament at this point. The winners of this game and the next game will play tomorrow night, as will the losers. And we have gone international with the last four games of the night. We've got some top talent, some top high school talent. We can legitimately say some top high school talent in the world in this one. Players from over 10 different countries will be represented in these two contests to finish out tonight's action. Getting the action started, that was Eric Curry. He gets a 2 on the inside, and quickly Southwest Christian comes back the other way. In the lane, a little drop pass and a good strong move, unsuccessful. That is Gilgis Alexander. Correction, that was Eric Curry on the inside. Alexander had the 2 on the other end. Out top now, that's Vlasovic. He skips it over, 3-ball from the wing, no good, and it's cleared out of there. Here comes Adiki and the Hamilton Heights Christian Academy. Gilgis Alexander, he runs the point. And this is Alexander Walker, crossover for 3, off right iron, no good. Coming back the other way is Benton. Up top, a quick trigger, kind of a snatch shot from Tyreek Dixon, and it was off right iron, no good. It's called snatching it. When you don't hold your follow through, you can just flick your wrist real quick and then bring your hands back. Usually that means you feel good about the shot, but Dixon's 3-point attempt was just a bit right. Gilgis Alexander skips it over in the lane. Good ball movement from Hamilton Heights, and it resulted in a wide open 3 for Gilgis Alexander, and it was too strong. Here's Benton the other way. Good strong move up and under in the lane. Casey Benton, the 6'3" junior guard. Southwest Christian Academy in black playing defense. It's Hamilton Heights. And there's a 3 for number 15. That's Alexander Walker. Wasting no time the other way is Benton. And Benton's shot is swatted out of there. Now we've got a deflection, and it will remain Lions basketball. Dixon up top. Tried to get it into Benton, but it was just taken away from him. It's good defense there by Alexander Walker, getting his hand in there and breaking that up. Quickly back the other way, a smooth reverse layup attempt by Shelton Schmidt. No good, and in transition, a good drop off from Benton, but couldn't finish in the lane, and then a shot is blocked out of there, but that's blocked out of there by Adu. So much height, so much athleticism in this game, and there'll be more to come in the nightcap. Here's Dixon, wide open, 15-footer, made it look easy. Tyreek Dixon with that smooth stroke. Hamilton Heights with the ball and the lead. The home team on the scoreboard here at Corinth High School. It's the home of the Warriors. Warrior Gymnasium, they call it.
Silence! 20!
Shelton Schmidt in trouble. Tries to dump it down low to Adiki. It's deflected. Schmidt stays with it, though, and gets possession back for Hamilton Heights. Strong to the rim is Adu, but he comes up short. Pushing tempo the other way. Here's Woodard dropping it off to Curry. Curry lost it out of bounds. Well, you look at Woodard and Curry. Curry 6'8" senior. Woodard a 6'4" senior. And they're the wings for Southwest Christian Academy. This team is loaded. Them along with Vlasovic. Vlasovic is 6'6". I mean, and all 3 of those guys can really score. And Adu just takes away that inbound pass. Talk about some length. The 6'9" senior has got arms for days. And there's an up and under move on the other end by Belugan, Ezekiel Belugan. And yes, we checked pronunciations before the game started, but some of these are incredibly difficult. We'll do our best. In transition, look out, an easy throwdown for Adiki. And Hamilton Heights puts a little run together. They lead 9-4. Volosevic now up top to Benton. Benton working against his man and a reach on Alexander Walker. Woodard gets it into Dixon. Dixon with the right hand. Working against those long arms of Gilgis Alexander. Now just a pull-up jump shot, too strong, cleared off by Adu. That was Curry trying the 15-footer. Gilgis Alexander. A lot of hyphens, a lot of vowels and a lot of hyphens in this game. International flair for sure. Now Adu on the inside, can't control the pass, now finally does. Power dribble, but he spun into a trap. Got to show better awareness there, but it was deflected out of his hands. Gilgis Alexander was the last to touch it. Alexander to inbound. 3 in the corner. What a shot from Alexander Walker. Got hit as he shot it. I thought we'd have a 4-point play. That's his second 3. Dixon now, jab step in the lane, lost control. Good catch and look on the inside now. That's Benton, strong to the hole. He's got 4. Casey Benton, he's a scorer. Alexander crossing over. Now matched up with Volosevic. Volosevic has his hands full in that matchup. It's a step back 3, no good. Adu with the rebound, tried to clean it up, but he's fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2. Adu at the line. We'll get a look at the big man's touch here. Not bad, didn't hold his follow through, a little strong. But it wasn't flat. That's a good sign if you're a scout. You want to see if he has any touch at all. And the second, no follow through on the second either. He missed them both. Dixon sets things up for SCA out of Arkansas. Southwest Christian Academy. Hard to the hole, had it deflected, and he gets it back and puts it in. Tyreek Dixon with 4 now. Hamilton Heights out of Tennessee. And Southwest Christian out of Arkansas. The next 2 games, or the next 2 teams will be from Kansas and Kentucky. On the inside, Dixon blocking the shot of Abubakar. And on the ground, traveling with it, is Volosevic. Gilgis Alexander up top, guarded closely by Benton. All the way to the hole, a good hesitation move, and Benton's wondering where his help was. Gilgis Alexander, he's got 4. Skip pass, there's Volosevic for 3, and that was as smooth as it gets. His first basket of the game. And Southwest trails Hamilton Heights 14-11. 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Here's Adu at the top of the key. Bounce pass on the inside. Working against Volosevic is Abubakar, and he makes a tremendous move using the elbow to shield off the defender on the spin move. That is a classic big man move. It's kind of like a swim move, only using your elbow. Puts the defender behind him and deposits 2 off the glass. 8 seconds to play. Here's Dixon. Dixon with the right hand, lost control. And it'll be Hamilton Heights basketball. That's what Zach Farrell, the coach for Hamilton Heights, said. He said it's our ball, and that's what the officials agreed. 4 seconds for Gilgis Alexander. Here he's going long strides. He crosses half court, and he's fouled by Benton right as he crossed half court.
Oh, Nikhil over there. Nikhil over there. One. Abdul here. Easy, throw it in. Easy, throw it in. Oh, easy.
On the inbound, it went through the legs of Belugan. And without a horn, that will end the first quarter. We were down to, the clock's at 0.0, but there was no horn. So with that, we will head to the second. Hamilton Heights and Southwest Christian. We've got a good one on our hands, and we'll bring the rest of it to you next right here on SUVtv.
What happens over yogurt, but we got that too. Oh, all day.
Power silence. Easy, Tony. No, easy. Run that side.
Nikhil Alexander's 2 threes has Hamilton Heights on top by 5, 16-11. They have the basketball. Interior look for Adiki, and he puts it in. Silas Adiki for 2. And the lead balloons to 7 now for Hamilton Heights. It's an international flair to, I believe this is game number 7 of 8 today. Dixon, spin move, kick out, pump fake, gonna penetrate and kick to Benton now. Benton feeling pressure, dribbles out with the right hand, floater in the lane, in traffic. What a shot from Casey Benton. He's got 6. He leads Southwest Christian in scoring. Alexander Walker with the left hand has it taken away by Benton, who goes behind the back in transition. Had it taken back away. What a battle between these two. Walker, bounce pass. That is Abubakar for 2. He's now got 4. Muhammad Abubakar. Volosevic into the front court now. Kicks it over on the wing. Good, strong attacking dribble from Woodard, but too strong with the floater. What a catch, what a pass, and what a catch in transition. That's Belugan showing soft hands. Ezekiel Belugan, the 6'5" senior in transition, caught that one like a feather. Shelton Smith floated it up to him, and that was beautiful transition basketball. It's rare to see a big man run like that and have that soft of hands. So we'll take a quick break. You're watching the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic on SUVtv. Dixon walks this into the front court. Jeremy Johnson into the game now for Southwest Christian. Volosevic gets it to Johnson. Now on the inside. Good ball movement, ends up in the hands of Volosevic. Too strong with that shot. Hamilton Heights gets away with one there because Volosevic, probably the best shooter in the gym right now. We've got a walk before the foul called in transition. That was Belugan. Now Dixon into the front court. Volosevic gets it over to Dixon. Dixon just pulls with a hand in his face, left it short. Alexander Walker up ahead. On the interior. Good post move. That's Adiki. Lost it, got it back, put it back up and in for 2. He's got 6. Benton into the front court. Looks over to Johnson. Lob from Dixon on the inside. He was looking for Curry, but Curry couldn't finish. In transition, a bullet pass and a great catch from Belugan, but then he stepped out of bounds. Adu checks in. He'll replace Abubakar. Benton into the front court. Working with the right hand. His pass is deflected and stolen. Alexander Walker, look out in transition. Long strides, and he lays it in. Nikhil Alexander Walker. He's got 8. It's Curry on the wing. Now Benton up top. He's got Woodard. Woodard to Curry. Curry now to Dixon. Dixon working with the left hand. Pull dribble. Having to deal with the length there of Alexander Walker. He gets around him and then has it swatted out of there by Adiki up ahead. That is a great transition bucket for Shelton Smith. And Theron Shelton Smith gets on the board, his first 2. These 2 teams are fun to watch. They've all got great hands. They've all got pretty good touch. And they're all tremendous, disciplined defenders. It's just fun to see these 2 teams go at it. Hard to the rim. Shot up no good. The dunk attempt follow from Adu is no good. It was Alexander Walker hard to the rim. Left it short. And then that's Adu cleaning it up and getting fouled. Abdulakim Adu. I'll get it out in a second. And Adu cashes in the free throw, his first point. 29-13, Hamilton Heights on top. This will be Curry on the wing. Thought about pulling, guarded closely by Adu. Now Dixon up top. Dixon reverse pivots. Gives it on the wing, that's Woodard. Woodard looking for Curry. Curry's got it, working against Adu. Pass fakes out, now goes to work. Skip pass, shot blocked. Belugan got a hand on it. And in transition, it's Shelton Smith. He's gonna lay that one in for 2 more. That's great defense. Belugan and Adiki both getting hands on shots on that possession, and it's a full timeout for Southwest Christian Academy. SCA finds themselves down 18 in a hurry. We'll take a break, give you a chance to hear from some of our sponsors. It's the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic on SUVtv.
Most weekends only last a couple of days. Some last a lifetime. Hampton, we go together.
Benton into the front court for SCA. They find themselves down 18. Probably not something SCA is used to seeing. They do have 1 loss on the year. They're 5-1. Stop and pop from Curry. 16 feet, no good. Cleared off the glass by Adiki. And into the front court. A hesitation move, basket and the foul, I thought, but it rattled around and out. That's Gilgis Alexander. Boy, the length on the guards for Hamilton Heights. Reading you just the guards. They go 6'4", 6'5", 6'5", and 6'5" again. Knocking them both through is Shea Gilgis Alexander. He's just a junior, and he's got 4. Make that 6. Foul will go against Shelton Smith. On the inbound, they're going to have to throw it deep to Tyreek Dixon. Dixon now working into the front court, trailing by 20. SCA needs a run. Dixon just has that swatted out by Adu. And look at him run in transition. That's Shelton Smith. He thought he had a goaltending basket, and I did too. Here's Curry now, jump stop in the lane. Hook shot, no good. Cleared out by Adu. Here's Shelton Smith again. This time he tries to jam it. Off back iron, no good. He can't buy a basket in transition. Had one blocked, tried to dunk the next one. Couldn't come up with it. Adu climbs high, tries to erase that one, and he lands on Casey Benton, who is a little shaken up. I think the follow through on the block from Adu caught Dixon. Correction, Benton. Casey Benton, the 6'3" junior, is going to go to the line. I'm listening in on the conversation between Zach Farrell and the official. He's telling him, you know, that was goaltending down there on the Shelton Smith basket, and the coach and the official says, no, it's clean block. I saw it the whole way. And Zach says, well, I can't believe he got there then. That's the length in this game. It's just something else. A little behind the back pass from Gilgis Alexander. That's Adiki going to work now. Belugan, baseline jumper way too strong. And here comes Dixon. He's pushing the tempo. Guarded closely and kicks it over to Benton, and that shot was blocked. That's the length of Gilgis Alexander closing out there. Now Alexander into the front court, crosses over, kicks it over to Belugan. Belugan. Big, strong frame, almost built like an Oladipo. Victor Oladipo, his body type is just like his. And here comes Dixon into the front court. Dixon 1-on-2, takes it himself with a little English, lays it in. Tyreek Dixon for 2. Gilgis Alexander into the front court. Gets a pick from Adu. It's got Shelton Smith on the wing, and here he is. Now Adu in the post. Squares up. He's going to go to work. Shoots the jumper and knocks it through. Abdulakim Adu now has 3. We're under a minute to play in the first half. This one's going by very quickly. Dixon pulls from almost the volleyball spike line and knocks that one through. Just kind of not the shot you want to take, but hey, great shot. 9 points now for Dixon. 35-20 is your score. Hamilton Heights in control of this one. Adu on the baseline, going to work, pump fake, gets the foul. No, we're going to have a traveling call. Shuffled his feet before he was able to finish. Alexander Walker checks in. He's going to replace Adiki. Dixon into the front court. He's had the hot hand. He's one of the few offensive bright spots for SCA. Working with the right hand in the lane. Kick out. Velocevic, scoop pass to Dixon. Floater, no good. Velocevic can't clear the rebound. He was trying to get a little putback there, but he loses control. And we have halftime. Hamilton Heights in control from the get-go of this one. They lead 35-20. The second half and more action from the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic will come your way next on SUVtv.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation. It allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
Breakfast is the most important decision you'll ever make. Deals are made over bacon. Global trade runs on eggs. And when world peace happens, I'm pretty sure cinnamon rolls are gonna have something to do with it. I have no idea what happens over yogurt, but we got that too. Oh, all day. Breakfast is the most important decision you'll ever make.
When you make it, when you reach the top, join an exclusive country club, acquire exotic automobiles, fill a garage, engage in investment banking, be a venture capitalist. Then when it's all said and done, head to a steakhouse. Your steakhouse.
It's anything but traditional. A double portion of juicy marinated steak loaded with toppings and grilled to go. The new Boss Wraps, only at Taco Bell.
Woke up L8, freaked, then remembered McD's all-day beef fast. Hashtag boom shakalaka laka.
At McDonald's, yes. Hashtag all-day breakfast, so good.
Yo, McDonald's serving breakfast all day now? 5 gold hand emojis. Hashtag Bay.
At Cows Go Mookie, faux show.
Here at McDonald's, thank you for serving all-day breakfast. Heart emoji, everyone on Earth.
Retweet.
Favorite your retweet.
It's time for hashtag all day breakfast. Smiley tongue face emoji.
Woke up L8.
SCA to inbound. That's Southwest Christian Academy. They trail by 15. So they've got a hole to dig out of. Look to see them try to get some looks like that. Off picks. Tyreek Dixon for 3. This team has some outside shooters in Velocevic and Dixon. They both can really shoot the ball. Benton can shoot it as well. Look to see SCA try to dial up a couple sets to get some three-point shots, but back the other way. What a shot. That's Smith-Alexander. Thurman Shelton Smith. Not Smith-Alexander. Thurman Shelton Smith. He's got 3 more. Give him 7. So both teams have traded threes here to start the second half. Benton in the lane with the left hand, had it blocked by Adu, and then that was Curry with the putback attempt. That's no good. Quickly the other way. This is Gilgis Alexander. Euro step in the lane, kicks it out. Shelton Smith tried the bank shot from deep. That was a planned bank because he shot the line drive. He knew what he was after. Just a little too strong. Gilgis Alexander, hailing from Canada, goes in with the left hand, a little too strong, but he draws the foul, and I think he'll go to the line for 2. Nope, on the baseline, they say. Smith again. Look at that. Shelton Smith. They call him Z. He knocks in 3 more. And Dixon tries to answer. It's a 3-point shootout all of a sudden, and the glass is cleaned by Adiki. Adiki has an offer from Middle Tennessee State University, among others. Several mid-major schools looking at him. And in the lane, Tyreek Dixon the other way, blocking foul and the basket. Dixon has come out aggressive. He's already got 5 in the second half, trying to get SCA back in the game.
Silas, good try, but you fell too soon.
Dixon at the line. We got Sweat on the floor, so they're working on that.
Yeah, let's go 20.
Dixon cashes in the free throw. Give him 6 now in the second half. And the lead is 15, as it was at the half. Both teams have traded 6 points. 2 threes from Shelton Smith, and he wants the ball again on the near side. Got his hands ready to shoot. Any minute now, he's ready to shoot the ball. There's a pull-up in the lane from Gilgis Alexander, too strong. Dixon now in the front court. He has been the man for SCA so far in the second half, and that continues. Tyreek Dixon with another 2. He's got 8 in the second half, 17 in the game now. 5.5 to play in the third. Working with the left hand now. Step back. What a shot that is, and he buried it. It's a 2-pointer. He was right on the line. That's Alexander Walker. He's got 10 now. And the other way, it's Curry showing off a little transition basketball, and that's only his first bucket of the game. He has been neutralized on the inside by Adu, Belugan, and Adiki. And here comes on the baseline Alexander Walker with another 2. He's got 4 in the second half, 12 in the game. Pull-up jumper for Curry, no good, and the offense is free-flowing all of a sudden for both teams. Shelton Smith into the front court, little dribbling expedition, kicks it out, good ball movement, leads to a wide-open 3. No good. Tyreek Dixon pushing the tempo into the front court. Tried to do a little scoop pass, but led his man a little bit too much. He was looking for Woodard. He's upset with himself. Out comes Adiki. Gilgis Alexander, now Shelton Smith. Alexander Walker on the wing. Now Alexander dumps it in. Adu had the chair pulled from him and walked with the basketball. .15 advantage. Both teams have scored a quick 10 in the second half. We're just played not even half of the third quarter. In the lane, shot blocked from behind, but it landed right in the hands of Velocevic, who knocked down the three. He is a smooth shooter. Ferris Velocevic. He's 2 for 4 from downtown. And he doesn't force anything. He's a set shooter, and he knows it. Good defense there, but what a shot. That is a tough shot. Degree of difficulty very high for Gilgeous-Alexander there. We got a jump ball. Jump ball is the call, and it's both coaches screaming at players, and it created a little commotion there for a second, and it will be Hamilton Heights basketball, though. Alexander Walker to inbound right in front of us. Gilgeous-Alexander in the lane, stops, kicks it out. Alexander Walker it was a long 2, no good, cleared out by Benton. Here comes Benton in the front court. He's looking to Dixon. You know Dixon wants to attack. Too strong with the layup attempt. Behind the back dribble for Gilgeous, had it knocked away, but it ended up right in the hands of Abubakar, who can't finish the layup. Dixon with the right hand. Working against pressure. Gets in the lane, kicks out, 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Alexander Walker now with the left hand. Crossing over Velocevic, gets in the lane, threw a bullet to Belugan, who couldn't handle it, and rightfully so. What a bounce pass in transition. Hard contact as Woodard was going hard to the hole. He's fouled by Abubakar. It'll be 2 shots for Woodard. Good job by the big man running the floor. Macio Woodard. In and out on the first. Shelton Smith comes out, came out really aggressive in the second half, knocked down 2 threes on their first 2 possessions. Woodard gets the second. That's his first point of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander into the front court. Power Muhammad is the call. Swinging around the outside. Looking on the inside to Abubakar. Muhammad Abubakar tried to post up there for a little bit, but that was well defended by Velocevic. Good strong take on the inside by Belugan, and he is a little slow to get up, but I think he's okay. And that's a couple times we've seen it where, you know, athletes are flying underneath the hoop and they land in the lap of a coach over there, or they bump into the knees of a coach over there. But that was a good strong take by Belugan, his first 2 points of the second half. Dixon out beyond the 3-point line, gives it up to Curry. Curry floater in the lane, no good. McKeel into the front court. Alexander Walker turns it over. It's Tyreek Dixon, gives it up to Benton, who tries to throw it down, and he missed the dunk. As Casey Benton in transition missed the dunk. He was plenty high. And now Benton's got another transition opportunity. Goes to the rim and lays this one up very smartly the second time. Charles Baker, head coach, is like, yeah, you should have done that the first time. Yells at him as he runs back down the court. 13-point advantage for Hamilton Heights. crossing over, drawing the foul. It's Gilgis Alexander. Him and Alexander Walker, both from Canada. Both lengthy guards. This is Gilgis Alexander. And now Walker in the lane. No look, drop down pass. It would have been sweet, but it was knocked away. Adiki would have been the recipient. That's a good set piece and a double clutch shot in the corner there. Cleaned up, 15-footer, no good. Put up and in by Alexander Walker. Credit him for staying with that play. Missed the three and then crashed the boards and got the miss from Adiki. The lead is 15 as it was at halftime. Benton in the lane, had it knocked away, and he's a little shaken up. Trainer's going to go out and check on him. He does have 2 free throws coming his way. And with the injury, that gives us a second to take a timeout. We'll let you hear from our sponsors. We'll bring it back after that and give you an update. It's the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic on SUVtv.
Most weekends only last a couple of days. Some last a lifetime. Hampton, we go together.
The feeling of the perfect shot feels effortless to me. Right when I release that shot, it just feels serene and quiet. It's only me and the rim and the basketball. With my height, to have an impact and to be the player that I wanted to be, I needed to change my shot, and that was going to be something that would be beneficial for the long term. The process started just breaking my shot down from the initial release to the follow-through. And there were days that I couldn't even get the ball to the rim. There were days that I couldn't go outside of the paint area. It was very frustrating to not be able to shoot the way that I wanted to. The hardest part of that process was definitely the patience. But if I just stuck to getting better every day, eventually I would be able to shoot where I wanted to, anywhere on the floor. I went through some tough days, but found a way to just persevere and see it through. It starts with a great base and great foundation. It allows everything to feel perfect. I can do all things.
So Casey Benton to the bench. Wasn't able to put any weight on that as he headed over there, so they'll attend to him and make sure he's good to go. Jeremy Johnson will step in and shoot the free throws for Benton, and he cans them both. So the lead is 14, make it 13. Into the front court, Hamilton Heights. What an impressive showing this has been by them so far. Up top, jump stop, and a nice kick out, and that was good offense. Belugan, who is committed to the Citadel, knocks down a three at the end of the third quarter to stretch the lead out to 16. At the half, it was 15, and now it's 16. Hamilton Heights out in front and in control of this one. We'll come back with the fourth quarter on SUVtv. Southwest Christian with the ball, staring at a 16-point deficit and a suffocating Hamilton Heights defense. Can't tell you how impressed I've been with Hamilton Heights. And Dixon spins in the lane and is called for the walk. Right on cue, that suffocating defense. And then Hamilton Heights, they just got tremendous guard play. The bigs are great too, but right on cue, there's a step back three-point attempt from Alexander Walker. Left that one short. Here's Dixon now into the front court. Lobs it cross court to Woodard. Woodard, strong dribble, floater in the lane. No good. And in transition, hard to the rim is Ezekiel Belugan, throwing that one down very hard, shaking the goal. Headed to the Citadel to play next year. Floater in the lane, no good. Cleared off by Adu and those bright orangish red shoes. Easing it into the front court. Shea Gilgis Alexander. Post entry for Adu, and a good strong move from Abdulakim Adu. He's got 5. It's a step through, kind of clearing space. Dixon's shot is blocked. Saved inbounds, and here comes Gilgis Alexander the other way. Strong to the rim, and he's fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2. I tell you this about Hamilton Heights too. You can tell these players, there's a camaraderie with them. They're from every corner of the world. You can tell they've bonded over basketball. It's actually a very cool twist on high school basketball. We've only seen this in the past 5 or so years. These academies like this gain national attention for what they're able to do. They can have a student come in through a foreign exchange program, and they can learn the game of basketball or develop their skills. A lot of them know the game already. Some of them come over and play for the first time though, and it's just a really interesting thing. You see them come from every corner of the world. We'll see that with the next 2 schools as well. Gilgis Alexander is one of those international players we're talking about. He comes from Canada. Floater in the lane. He's got it. And I want to say, we'll check it here in a second. We'll tally it all up. But I want to say he leads all scorers in this one. And that 3 from Eric Curry goes down. He's just got 5 points. He's one of the highly touted recruits for Southwest. And he's been limited to just 5. On the inside, off the fingertips of Adu. As Belugan's interior pass was a little too tall for Abdulakim Adu. Dixon into the front court. Dylan with Gilgis Alexander gets around him and lays it in. If there's one guy on the floor for Southwest Christian that has just really stood out, it's Tyreek Dixon. He's ran the show for them. Leads them in scoring by a lot. Belugan hard to the rim, cut off by Dixon, and he still gets the 2. Ezekiel Belugan. And I said it earlier, the more I look at him, the more he reminds me of Victor Oladipo, if you're familiar with college basketball. He played at IU, and now he's playing for the Orlando Magic. He's got that build, and he's listed at 6'5", too, so he's every bit as tall. Adu on the inside. Going to show off another post move. It's a hesitation pump. Adu really going to work on the inside, and they're going to say he shuffled his feet, and I like Coach Zach Farrell over here for Hamilton Heights. He really coaches up his players. You can tell he loves his job too. Tyreek, I would love my job too if this was my roster though. Tyreek Dixon into the front court, gets it over to Curry. Curry makes a move. Woodard dumps it in, and we've got a timeout by Southwest Christian Academy. Let's Charles Baker draw something up, try to generate some offense here. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take the break, too. More action from Hamilton Heights and Southwest Christian coming your way next.
When you make it, when you reach the top, join an exclusive country club. Acquire exotic automobiles. Fill a garage. Engage in investment banking. Be a venture capitalist. Then when it's all said and done, head to a steakhouse. Your steakhouse.
It's anything but traditional. A double portion of juicy marinated steak loaded with toppings and grilled to go. The new Boss Wraps, only at Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, 5. Oh yeah, go silent.
The inbound pass thrown over the head of, I'm gonna have to work on this name. That's not one of the ones I got pronunciation for. Sengotiyi is what I'm gonna go with. Tombi Sengotiyi. He's out now. He's had one possession there. It's thrown over his head, and he went to chase it down and went off his foot. And so he comes out, and this will be Shelton Smith. Way beyond the three-point line. He's gonna run pick and roll offense. Dribbles with the left hand. This will be Alexander Walker. Now Shelton Smith. That's a Deakey on the wing. Stop and pop, 15-footer, a little short. Curry gets it out, pushes it ahead to Dixon. Dixon one-on-one. Good strong take, but that was tremendous defense. Into the front court, it's an easy lay-in for Abubakar. He's got 6 now. Effortlessly dunked that one through. Dixon now. Across the half-court line, guarded closely by Alexander Walker. Velocevic on the wing for 3. They needed more of that earlier. Velocevic now with 9 on 3 of 5 shooting from downtown. Alexander Walker working with the left hand, now matched up with Curry. Bounce pass on the inside to Adu, who kicks it out, swinging it around, and it's a wide open look, too strong. Long rebound, Hamilton Heights still with possession. On the inside, here's Adu, Abubakar, had it swatted by Curry. Here comes Dixon the other way. Checking traffic, goes into the lane, left hand. It was a pass, I think, to Woodard. Woodard couldn't finish, had it blocked. Now Curry just pulls from way downtown. And there's a long outlet pass to Shelton Smith, who is a great decision maker. Pulls that one out, and he's listed as just a junior. He's got another year to grow and develop, and he's already impressive. Up top now, it's Nikhil Alexander Walker. Now Shelton Smith. And that one's knocked out of bounds off the hand of Woodard. Schmidt inbounds to Alexander Walker. He's going to play pick and roll with Adu. Lob on the inside to Adu. Tyreek Dixon pulled the chair and it threw Adu off, and Adu missed the layup. Dixon floats it in the corner. It's Velocevic. Good jab step and take by Dixon. Tried to drop it off, but that's just tremendous help side defense from Shelton Smith. He is about as heady of a player as you've ever seen, and on the high school level for sure. And Alexander Walker lost it in traffic. Dixon now into the front court. Scoops it over. Pass deflected. And there's a skip pass stolen away by Abubakar. Look at the big man in transition. Kicks it out. Shelton Smith for 3. Left it short. Alexander Walker shovels it to Smith, and he can't finish the reverse. Alexander Walker, he's pretty heady himself. That's why he has offers from Auburn, Baylor, USC, Virginia Tech, Cincinnati, among others. This is Daryl Pitts in the game now. Working at the top of the key, kicks it over. This is Belugan. Belugan dumps it down. And on the second attempt, no good from Abubakar. Can't believe that one didn't go down. 45 seconds left to play. The lead is 18 for Hamilton Heights. They're going to move on to the championship and the Lighthouse Challenge. Dixon is fouled on the jump shot, and he gets it to go. So SCA is going to fall, but not because of the effort from Dixon. Dixon has 12 in the second half, make it 13 to give him 22 for the game. Under a half a minute to play. Alexander Walker working with the left hand. Fakes the crossover. Good matchup here with him and Dixon. Now Pitts on the wing. Pitts. Bounce pass to Alexander Walker in the lane, crossover, avoiding defenders. And with 12 to play, they're going to try to run this one out. That's what they'll do. Alexander Walker will dribble out beyond the volleyball spike line. And that is how this one will finish. 66-51. Alexander Walker cans that after the buzzer. He waited till the buzzer rang anyway. And you can tell SCA not happy with their performance, but they ran into a buzzsaw in the form of Hamilton Heights in their balanced scoring. The score sheet has been stuffed from nearly every player. Gilgis Alexander led the team in scoring. He had 14. If you lead the team in scoring, you only have 14. That's a pretty balanced attack. So Hamilton Heights gets the win. We've got one more game to bring you in the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic Day 1. And it promises to be a good one with another international flair. Got a team from Kansas and a team from Kentucky, but the players will be from all over the world. Don't go anywhere. It's the Lighthouse Thanksgiving Classic on SUVtv.